right. In this video, I'll just be going through the site reputation abuse updates that Google has done recently. So to just start out with March core update, Google introduced a couple of new spam policies, and site reputation abuse was one of them. And back then, they were just saying that this will go after sites who are abusing their reputation. For example, Forbes or other guys like them who are hosting affiliate content on their subdirectories or subdomains in some cases. And those content were not actually written by Forbes authors, but these were like just written by third-party providers. And it was kind of used as a way to use the reputation of Forbes and rank higher and get the affiliate clicks and generate revenue from it. And recently, Google made some changes to it, and they posted this blog. And now they are defining site reputation abuse as a practice of publishing third-party pages on a site in an attempt to abuse search ranking by taking advantage of the host site's ranking signals. So now they have given some exact clarity around what exactly the site reputation abuse policy is and how they are considering it. And also, they have added more things around like how they are evaluating if something is actually a site reputation abuse or not. They are saying that when evaluating for policy violations, we take into account many different considerations and we don't simply take a site's claim about how the content was produced at face value. I think this is really important because Google should not be trusting anyone who is just saying that this is not site reputation abuse, because there have been like recently so many examples of sites using faked EAT. That's what I'm calling it because it is what it is, where they are pretending to be experts using different sort of like author profiles, bios, medically reviewed, reviewed by, blah, blah, blah. And while actually they are not experts in what they are writing about. So Google should not be taking it as a face value. Rather, there should be some rigorous process to identify if it's actually third-party content, faked EAT, faked expertise, which is being published on a subdomain or subdirectory of a highly reputed big publisher just to game Google's systems and rank higher in the search results. And over here, Google is also saying that you will get manual action. And if you want to appeal for that, you can submit a request from the Search Console. And over here, like they are also saying that aside from site reputation abuse issues, we also have systems and methods designed to understand if a section of a site is independent or starkly different from the main content of the site. So here they are saying that, okay, aside from these site reputation abuse thing, they also have some process or a system to identify if the part of the site is like completely different from other things. So for example, like some of the sites are writing about politics, but suddenly the content about casinos or cryptocurrencies started to show up on their site, then content about politics over here and the content about crypto over here. What Google is saying right now is that these are two different things and we have to treat them differently. While previously it used to be the practice that suddenly politics guy start to promote cryptocurrency scams, and they used to rank really higher. Even sometimes they show up in top stories or perspective carousels, and even in like my favorite topic, Google Discover as well. But now they are saying that the politics and other, let's say, crypto content will be treated as standalone sites. So even if you exist under same domains, let's say example.com/Gagan and example.com/crypto, these two will be treated differently as if these are like two different domains and standalone sites. And what Google is saying right now is it better ensures a level playing field so that subsection of different sites don't get a ranking boost just because of the reputation of the main site. And this is the biggest problem because sometimes publishers get so much authority, they are like, yeah, we can write about everything now and just get some affiliate, not some, but a lot of affiliate revenue from these people who just want to promote their things like crypto, casino, iGaming, and other things like that. CBD gummings is a common example. And then they are saying that our efforts to understand differences in sections of the sites can lead to traffic change. Its subsection no longer benefit from site-wide signals. So here Google is like clearly saying that, okay, this change, we are going to implement this change, and this may affect your traffic to your subsections, which is obvious thing. And then they are just saying that regular thing that these changes will help us to surface more helpful, more useful, more people-oriented content in its search results, which I hope that they get it right, because that's what my client is doing right now. Like, they are trying to produce really helpful content which showing first-hand experience of the products that they are using, testing with data, with videos, with actual proofs and everything else. And even some of my clients are fighting like literally lawsuits with some brands because they wrote a review, and in that review they mentioned that, okay, this is a negative thing about this product, because they wanted to provide the first-hand experience. That's what they experienced, testers experienced while using the products, and because of that they are facing a lawsuit. Meanwhile, that blog page is nowhere to be found in Google search results, while it should be shown as like top position, so that people who are looking for those products are aware of the fact that these are the negatives about it. So I hope that Google will get it right over time. And just to compare, like Rusty Barry Schwartz from Search Engine Roundtable did a comparison of like what Google was saying before and what Google is saying right now. So here is just like a side-by-side overview. And right now, Google is doing manual actions as well. They have done some things for Forbes advisor. He's completely gone out of the Google search. CNN underscore is also going down. And then there is some links around like these Hamid sites. Forbes is not showing up in Google search results, but it's still showing up in AI overviews. And I guess over time it will just go away, because it might be possible that AI overview is just using an index, which is a cache, and it's once that cached index get updated with the new index, then AI overviews will not see that there is Forbes in the ranking, and hopefully, it stopped getting cited in AI overviews. And just to celebrate it, I think it's a big win for small and medium-sized publishers who are doing really good content. Because if Google is choosing to go after Forbes Advisor and people like CNN, then it does say a thing, because it takes a lot of guts, I would say, to go after these big guys, because once Google start going after them, they will start publishing content around why Google is evil and what Google is doing to them. And because like a lot of people read these sites, it will get like a really bad rapport for Google. But I'm glad that Google is trying to go after these practices, especially demoting parasite SEO in its search results. But again, as I mentioned over here, that they are doing selective hammering. By that, I mean that uh, they are going after certain named publishers, the big ones, who are getting talked a lot on X and on LinkedIn, where people are saying that, oh, okay, why Forbes is ranking for everything? Why CNN is showing up for these keywords? Meanwhile, there are some publishers in Australia and even in India, even in Singapore, and even in UK, the local publishers who are also hosted on like local domains .co.uk for UK.com.au for Australia and .in for India, they are still doing site reputation abuse. And I just checked the rankings of all those couple of hours back. They are still showing up in search results. So I'm not sure if it's a selective hammering of the names that are getting mentioned online, or Google is doing something broad where the web spam team is looking at everything across different countries and hammering and issuing manual actions accordingly. But we will just need to see how things pan out over time. But I am still yet to see an official announcement around Google rolling out site reputation abuse policy algorithmically. So there will come an algorithm component to it. That's what Google told us back in March. And when the time came to roll out the policy, so basically in March they told that it will go live on 5th of May, but when time came they just did some manual actions, and back then they put a hold on the algorithmic side of the things, and then later on Google confirmed that once the algorithmic thing goes live, they will make it as an announcement. So this was said by Dennis Alvan, who is a search license from Google, and I trust him. I hope that we get an announcement post from Google saying that, okay, site reputation abuse policy algorithm thing is live now. So it's not web spam team where people are going to different sites and trying to connect the different dots to find out where the site reputation abuse is. Rather, it's going to be the Google's algorithms deciding things. So I just posted this on my website too. You can go there and check it out over at gavingota.com/SEO/topics. And there you will find a site reputation abuse link. And also, you have to remember that this policy change will also apply to Google Discover too, because all the policies around spam uh, applies to Google Discover. Because Google's in their words, they consider Discover as part of the search, but actually it's just a feed of interested content for the users. But you just need to make sure that you are not abusing anything and not going against what they are saying in site reputation abuse policy, just to make sure that you're getting visibility in Google Discover. And I hope that with this change, they're going to tone down the visibility of big publishers who are producing mass content. For example, like this one, I just wrote it a couple of days back, where Google Discover is showing too much unhelpful and spammy type of the content, where random content, mass generated content from big publishers is getting insane visibility. And also, just give me a second. Okay, so this is one, yep. And I just wrote about it a couple of days back as well. So I think right now the Discover is full with the mass produced spammy type of the content, and as site reputation abuse policy manually bring down those the site big publishers visibility in Google Discover. I hope that small to medium sized publishers start to get some visibility. And also do remember that November code update is still rolling out, and right now I'm not seeing like much volatility in Google Discover, but let's see. It's still a couple of days left before it finishes. So that's it for the video. Bye.